This year's Illinois FFA theme is Envision.
We believe that it is important to envision yourself achieving your goals.
Envision everlasting memories and friendships.
Envision your best self.
And envision the future of agriculture.
When I envision agriculture, I see FFA.
Diversity.
Family.
I think of food.
I see everlasting opportunities.
When I envision FFA leaders, they are passionate,
Selfless.
Thankful.
Authentic.
Driven.
When I envision the future of Illinois FFA, I see more advisors.
100% chapter participation in the Foundation Local Collection Drive.
Record-breaking membership.
New CDEs.
More SAE net earning.
All of these answers are correct due to our different experiences and backgrounds.
These differing backgrounds and experiences create our perspectives in everything in life. On chapter visits, my teammates and I were able to witness this firsthand.
Last fall, we traveled 17,255 miles, visited 320 schools, and met with over 7,715 students to recognize and advocate for the different perspectives within agriculture.
During these chapter visits, we used paper airplanes to express our different perspectives when it comes to FFA, agriculture, and our favorite restaurants.
It's important that we recognize and accept all of these perspectives, because when we recognize that we're different, we can become better leaders, individuals, community members, and advocates of the agriculture industry.
Agriculture is everywhere.
Agriculture is business.
Agriculture is animal science.
Agriculture is growing leaders.
Agriculture is farming.
Agriculture is advocacy.
Agriculture is vet science.
Agriculture is education.
Agriculture is crop science.
Agriculture is advancing technology.
Agriculture is food science.
Agriculture is everywhere.
Envision agriculture education in every classroom.
Envision agriculture feeding the whole world.
Envision record-breaking membership.
Envision your future in the agriculture industry.
Envision the endless possibilities and opportunities in agriculture.
Envision your future in Illinois FFA.
We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places but have the same name. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this.
Illinois FFA members, advisors, friends, and family, it is time to meet your 2019-2020 State Officer Team. Your Section 1 President from the Lena Winslow FFA Chapter, Samantha Kemple. Your Section 2 President from the Amboy FFA Chapter, Margaret Vossen. Your Section 3 President from the Anawan FFA Chapter, Joshua Sims. Your Section 4 President from the Rockridge FFA Chapter, Eliza Lilleman. Your Section 5 President from the Midland FFA Chapter, Bradley Weber. Your Section 6 President from the Sycamore FFA Chapter, Allie Drake. Your Section 7 President from the Salmonock Leland Sandwich FFA Chapter, Avery Floaty. Your Section 8 President from the Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences FFA Chapter, Liliana Romero. Your Section 9 President from the Olympia FFA Chapter, Molly Shemp. Your Section 10 President from the Tri-Point FFA Chapter, Rodney Billerbeck. Your Section 11 President from the Bushnell Prairie City FFA Chapter, Tessa Sargent. Your Section 12 President from the Havana FFA Chapter, Sophia Reevely. Your Section 13 President from the Pittsfield FFA Chapter, Lauren Sachs. Your Section 14 President from the New Berlin FFA Chapter, Emily Curry. Your Section 15 President from the Southwestern FFA Chapter, Madeline Thornsberry. Section 16 President from the Sullivan FFA Chapter, Zane Gardner. Your Section 17 President from the Tuscola FFA Chapter, Morgan Jones. Your Section 18 President from the Georgetown Ridge Farm FFA Chapter, Andrew Davis. Your Section 19 President from the Pana FFA Chapter, Chase Timmon. Your Section 20 President from the Altamont FFA Chapter, Emma Coons. Your Section 21 President from the Mount Vernon FFA Chapter, Katie Huff. Your Section 22 President from the Valmeyer FFA Chapter, Lexi Miller. Your Section 23 President from the Mount Carmel FFA Chapter, Coy Carroll. Your Section 24 President from the Marion FFA Chapter, Taylor Dirksen. And your Section 25 President from the Vienna FFA Chapter, Jordy Oliver. And now your 2019-2020 major state officers. From Section 7 in the Serena FFA Chapter, your State Treasurer, Emma Freebaron. From Section 12 in the Midwest Central FFA Chapter, your State Secretary, Colin E. White. From Section 14 in the Athens FFA Chapter, your State Reporter, Brody McCormick. From Section 23 in the Fairfield FFA chapter, your state Vice President, Lane Harvey. From Section 3 and the Cambridge FFA chapter, your state President, Gage Miller. And from Fairfield, a former racer at Murray State University, Lane Harvey's FFA advisor, Mr. Kurt Robbins.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Family ain't nothing strong as that. And I'll be posting word as strong as that. Brothers by my side, city on my back. Real heroes, that's what the people want. They ain't born, gotta create them. Saying we gone soon as we save them. That's part of the plan. By my side, I'ma keep my brothers. Live or die, man, we need each other.
The convention hall will come to order. We are now holding the first general session of the 92nd Illinois FFA State Convention. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Mr. President. The Sentinel.
Station by the door.
Your duty's there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duty's there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duty's there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom may accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
We are proud to broadcast this convention to a record-breaking 20,761 members, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA membership possess.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this meeting duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to kick off those running shoes, fill up those tea glasses, and get ready to envision a night under the stars with your session chairs, Mr. Lane Harvey and Mr. Colin E. White.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A Night Under the Stars with your host, Lane Harvey
and Colin White. Tonight, we will not only recognize some of the finest films ever produced by Hollywood,
but we will also recognize our Discovery and American stars, as well as announce our very own Illinois State stars. But first, let's meet someone who helps direct Illinois agriculture.
Behind every great movie is a great director, somebody who works behind the scenes to put the pieces together and create the big picture.
And the person who paints that picture for Illinois agriculture is none other than Director Jerry Costello. I'd now like to welcome the Director of the Illinois Department of Agriculture for a few remarks.
This is Jerry Costello, Director of the Department of Agriculture. Hello to nearly 20,000 Illinois FFA members participating in today's virtual convention. I am honored to be able to speak to you today. It's hard to believe that it was just a few short months ago that I was spending the morning with you all at the state capitol. You may not know it, but it was just my second day on the job. I'd experienced Ag Legislative Day many times as a state legislator, but this time I had the opportunity to look at it through a different lens. I love getting to speak to some of you about your goals and what you envision for the future of agriculture. I love seeing the teamwork and dedication as you set out to deliver baskets to each state legislative office, and I was honored to stand in a sea of blue jackets on the Capitol steps to take the annual photo. Just 2 weeks later, I worked to have the Illinois Department of Agriculture begin working remotely where possible. Since that day, I've had a lot of time to reflect on what I envision as my role as Director of the Department of Agriculture. As you all know, agriculture is Illinois' #1 industry and continues to be an essential function for our state's economy. The staff at the Department of Agriculture has worked hard to protect the food supply chain as well as those employed. The COVID-19 response has presented several challenges. While our focus is to protect current markets as much as we can and our farming communities, we must also ensure agriculture endures moving forward. For me personally, a big part of my role leading our state forward in agriculture is you, our future farmers. I never had the privilege of being an FFA member when I was younger, but my grandfather was an ag teacher. I spent many weekends on his farm growing up and learning from him. While chairing the House Ag Committee, I received one of the biggest honors of my life when I was the recipient of an honorary FFA degree, something that has a very significant meaning to me. FFA was an organization that was very important to my grandfather, as he helped to mold and shape future farmers in our state. My grandfather's passion for teaching agriculture led me to run a task force while I was in the legislature to make sure we were recruiting and retaining ag educators in Illinois. It also continues to fuel my passion in my new role as the Illinois Department of Agriculture Director. I think that it is fitting for this year's theme to be Envision. I know this is not what I had envisioned when I thought of getting to speak to all of you at my first FFA convention as Director of the Department of Agriculture. I think it's safe to say nothing over the course of the last few months was what anyone envisioned. And while these are unprecedented times, I believe in adverse situations like these that leaders like you and organizations like FFA thrive. It will take hard work and imagination to determine what our communities will look like and how the differences you are making in communities, especially during these trying times, will shape our rural communities over the years to come. I look forward to hearing from all of you and what you envision for the future of Illinois agriculture. My hope is that I will get to see all of you in person soon, but until then, keep up the great work you are doing and keep envisioning how you can help Illinois agriculture move forward. Thank you and congratulations on your accomplishments, and a very special thank you and congratulations to our new Illinois FFA officers.
Thank you so much, Director, for taking time out of your schedule, especially during this crazy time, to invest back into Illinois agriculture as well as its youth.
Now that we've met the director of this huge production, let's now shift our focus to some of the greatest films ever produced.
Cars, Inside Out, Ratatouille, Up. These movies were hallmarks throughout our middle school years.
Our next group of stars may be up and coming, but they have already left their mark on their homes and our organization.
We would now like to introduce to you our 2019-2020 Illinois FFA Discovery Stars.
Hello, my name is Kylie Neisler. I am the District 3 Discovery Star in Agri-Science. My parents are Greg and Dee Neisler of Raymond, Illinois. I am with the Lincolnwood FFA chapter. My advisor is Monty Elvidge. Hair in dog food? Crazy, right? Where is it? After hearing stories about my grandpa, who was a livestock feed salesman testing for hair in customers' dog food during the 70s and 80s, I decided to do a similar test. So my project attempts to determine if hair can be found in different brands of dog food, which affects protein content, and if so, just how much hair is in each particular brand. The results may just shock you.
Hi, I'm Patrick Royer. I'm the District Discovery Star Ag Placement Winner. My parents are Jason and Angie Royer in Pleasant Plains, Illinois. My FFA advisors and ag teachers are Miss Morgan Lemley and Mr. Aaron Gilbreth. For my SAE, I work at my aunt's horse-born facility, where I have responsibilities of basic chores, which are feeding, watering, and mucking stalls, along with bringing horses back and forth from stalls to pastures. Alongside this, I also play a role in training people's horses, which is lunging, trying, and working patterns with these horses. This has helped my SAE by giving me time management and leadership skills. This has helped me for my future goal of becoming a veterinarian.
My name is Sydney Stiers, and I am the District 1 Discovery Star in Agribusiness. I live in Williamsfield, Illinois with my parents Jeff and Joni Stiers and my brother Trent. I'm a part of the Williamsfield FFA chapter, and my FFA advisor is Mr. Kent Rake. My 3 SAEs in 2019 included egg production, employment at my family's grain facility, and my bakery business, which took up the greatest amount of the nearly 300 hours logged in my record books. In 2018, I founded the Bakery Bin, a home-based bakery selling cakes, cupcakes, and cookies to customers in the Knox County area. In 2019 alone, I baked, sold, and invoiced customers throughout the area for 25 cakes, 52 dozen cupcakes, and 85 dozen cookies for birthday parties, business meetings, a high school graduation, and even a wedding. My bakery business used farm fresh eggs for my flock of laying hens, which represents the second of my SAEs. As a source of inspiration for the bakery's name and self-created logo, I also kept records on employment at my family's grain storage facility, where I created more than 100 inbound delivery tickets, took corn moisture samples, and used elevator management software in fall 2019.
Hi, my name is Owen Torrance and I'm the 2020 Discovery Star Farmer. I'm a Discovery member of the West Prairie FFA chapter. My parents are Corey and Michelle Torrance of Good Hope, Illinois. My ag teachers and FFA advisors are Sammy Counter and Corinne Biswell. For my SAE, I keep records on 33 Suffolk, Dorset, and Hampshire sheep that I care for and show across the state, as well as the Midwest and at national shows. I keep accurate records on breeding and the genetics of my sheep, with the goal to produce sheep that will have strong breeding characteristics for my flock as well as potential buyers to enhance their flocks. I am involved in every aspect of my project, including breeding, lambing, vaccinating, feeding, making sure bedding is clean and dry, breaking lambs for showing, and fitting my sheep before a show. I have a passion for my SAE and have been fortunate to learn many lessons and a work ethic that will stay with me throughout my life.
On behalf of myself and Illinois FFA, we'd like to extend a huge congratulations to all of our Discovery Stars, and we cannot wait to see the roles they will play in the many upcoming years.
Now looking towards the future, I automatically think of flying cars, time travel, and wild outfits.
Just like the ones in the science fiction blockbuster, Back to the Future.
And just like how Dr. Brown was trying to solve the mystery of time travel in his DeLorean, this next group of individuals have been solving challenges within agriculture.
It's time to meet our 2019-2020 Star in Agri-Science candidates.
I'm Mackenzie Ratliff, and I am District 1 Star Agri-Science. I am the niece of Ryan and Amanda Jacobs. I am from the Orion FFA chapter, and my advisor is Cassie Kingsford. In this experiment, I tested what climates would keep fruit fresh the longest. In conclusion, I found that cold climates, such as the refrigerator, is the best storing location. This experiment can help save people money, such as the producers, stores, and buyers, along with reducing food waste. During this SAE, I was able to learn many valuable life skills, such as the safety procedures I followed, time management, scientifically thinking through problems, and backing my information up with reliable facts and resources.
My name is Elizabeth Datner. I'm a District 2 star in agri-science. I am the daughter of Derek and Amy Datner from Chicago, Illinois. I am a member of Chicago Ag Sciences FFA chapter. My advisors are Julie Reynolds, Noelle Coronado, and Brittany Key. My first SAE was an agricultural education research essay that I conducted as a member of Chicago Ag Sciences Policy Debate Team. The premise of this SAE was researching agricultural education policies that we could implement in public schools, which would help strengthen the community's agricultural education component of agricultural literacy in the city of Chicago. The second SAE was analyzing the genotypic and phenotypic composition of a TAS2R38 locust at the University of Chicago. This program also resulted in me learning about antibiotic resistance in all animals around the world as well as humans. My third SAE was conducted at the Chicago Ag Sciences Aquacultural Ponics Department. This SAE resulted in me learning about the pH and salinity levels of saltwater and freshwater tanks, as well as learning about the genetic composition of fish. My fourth SAE was my 2019 Agricultural Science Fair project. This project was titled Testing the Archimedean Principle in a Sweet Way, which is where I had used 3 different types of flours and 3 different varieties of cupcakes to determine which cupcake produced the most dense type of flour, which can be used by bakers all over the world due to people who have sensitive issues known for celiac disease. My research has required me to learn a lot about my SAEs and has developed my strength and understanding as well as appreciation for agricultural enthusiasts around the world.
Hello, my name is Prescott Jekyll, and I am your District 3 Agri-Science Star candidate. I am the son of Scott and Ravonda Jekyll. I am a member of the Delavan FFA chapter, and my advisor is Mr. Theo Allen. In 2011, a neighbor sprayed his field with the corn herbicide Status. The herbicide drifted and chemically burned our soybeans. However, when the crop was harvested, the yields of the field were over 100 bushels per acre, which was a complete reverse of what I thought the effects would be. I have been performing this project to try and recreate that year and have it be consistently repeatable across the United States to help feed the population.
Hello, my name is Eric Schaefer. I'm the District 4 star in Animal Agri-Science. I am the son of Aaron and Sue Schaefer of Wanako, Illinois, and I am from the Taylorville FFA chapter. My advisors are Sue Schaefer, Lori Parks, and Katie King. Over the past 4 years, I've had the opportunity to take part in several different agri-science animal research projects. I've been in the area of animal science and done my research in the area of bovine reproductive technologies. I've had the unique pleasure to share my findings with producers from around the country in order to help their operations. This last year, I was honored by being a national winner, and I'm extremely excited to take my research to the next level. And my future plans include attending Butler Community College on a livestock judging scholarship, taking my talents to a major university where I hope to continue my research.
Hi, my name is Melanie Jordan. I am the District 5 star in Agri-Science. I am the daughter of Steve and Margie Jordan of Rhinard, Illinois. I am a member of the Sisney FFA chapter. My advisors are Mrs. Jennifer Tim and Mr. Todd Burrows. For my SAE, I have 4 science fair projects from each year of high school. My freshman year, I tested to see if test subjects could identify cupcakes made with honey, sugar, or artificial sweetener. My sophomore year, I tested to see if the essential oil oregano, the essential oil on guard, or honey killed bacteria the most. My junior year, I tested to see if the color of honey being light, medium, and dark affected test subjects' taste preference and purchase choice of honey. And for my final science fair, I tested to see if the age of honey affected its moisture content when applied to a constant heat between light, medium, and dark colored honey.
And your 2019-2020 State Star in Agri-Science is Eric Schaefer from the Taylorville FFA chapter.
Lane, talking about movies has really got me thinking about some of my favorite films.
What are some of your favorite films, Colin?
I mean, like, how could you be an American and not love Rocky? Like, truly an inspirational film.
You know, thinking of some inspiring movies, it reminds me of one of my favorite films, Unbroken. Not only are both of these movies we just shared truly inspiring, but they show what hard work and dedication will get you.
Our next group of stars know what it's like to work hard, not only to help themselves, but the businesses they work for.
We would now like to introduce our 2019-2020 candidates for State Star in Ag Placement.
Hello, my name is Carter Trone. I'm the District 1 Star in Ag Placement. I am the son of Daniel and Christine Trone of McNabb, Illinois. I am a member of the Putnam County FFA chapter. My advisors are Mr. Heiser and Miss Weinzerl. I work at Bojo's Orchard and Produce in Granville, Illinois, and I have been there for 5 years. My major duties include planting and harvesting of vegetables, pressing apple cider, and managing employees on their day-to-day jobs.
Hi, my name is Lance Moritz. I am the District 2 Star in Ag Placement. I am the son of Jeff and Mary Moritz of Streeter, Illinois. I am the member of the Streeter FFA chapter in which I served as the Streeter FFA plot manager for the past 3 years. My advisor is Mr. Riley Hinchy. Over the past 4 years, my SAE experiences include working for Moritz Farms, Moritz Lawn Care, and Naughton Auction Service. In my diversified crop book, working for Moritz Farms, I have worked 1,600 hours. My responsibilities include operating our grain facility, planting and harvesting corn and soybeans, and doing proper maintenance on our equipment. In my diversified crop book, working for Moritz Lawn Care, my responsibilities include cutting grass and doing bush trimming, and also communicating with the lawn care customers, along with having a minimal route of the business on my own. I also work for Naughton Auction Service, in which I have many different roles and responsibilities as well. They include polishing and washing equipment prior to auctions, holding up items at the current auction, and communicating with the clients at the auction. In the future, I plan to attend Illinois Valley Community College and get a degree in agronomy and welding, and return back to the family farm and use my managerial skills as the 4th generation of Moritz Farms. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Knable. I am the District 3 Star in Ag Placement. I am from the Highland FFA chapter. My advisors are Renee Barr, Claire Geiger, John Lamp, as well as recently retired Donald Schmitz and Larry Jones. I am the daughter of Jeremy and Kim Knable. My SAE is on dairy production placement at Circle K Farms, where I am proudly a 3rd generation dairy farmer. My SAE involves the tasks that I do around the farm, such as milking, feeding the cows and calves, bottle feeding, and other tasks around the farm. My SAE has driven me to learn more about the dairy industry and the importance of keeping accurate records.
My name is Allie Willenberg. I'm the District 4 Star in Ag Placement. I am the daughter of Bob and Amy Willenberg of Vandalia, Illinois. I am a member of the Vandalia FFA chapter. My advisor is Mrs. Totten. In my Supervised Agriculture Experience project, I work on our 3rd generation family dairy farm, B. Willenberg Farms, where we milk approximately 350 cows in a double tin rapid exit parlor. My main responsibilities on the farm include milking, health administration, and cow barn management. Other skills I've gained in my SAE include leadership, hard work, and record-keeping skills, which will enable me to be more productive in my future endeavors. I plan to attend Kaskaskia College and transfer to a major university in ag business.
Hello, my name is Chelsea Oakes, and I am the District 5 Star in Ag Placement. I am the daughter of Kevin and Pam Oakes of Olney, Illinois. I am a member of the Olney FFA chapter, and my advisors are Mark Stieber, Jamie Van Dyke, and Ryland Rusk. In my SAEs, I am employed by 2 horse stables and a local veterinary service. I am responsible for the care of 43 horses at Wineglass Farm and Schillings Equine Stables. I feed them grain and hay, provide them fresh water, clean and bed their stalls, groom horses, and exercise them by riding, lunging, or driving. At Rudolphi Veterinary Service, I work as the assistant office manager, where I care for customers' needs, work with the veterinarians to create a successful business, and complete various office and laboratory tasks. The skills I have gained in my 3 jobs will prepare me as an employee in the future agribusiness company.
Your 2019-2020 Star in Ag Placement is Lance Moritz from the Streeter FFA chapter.
Our last group of stars knew what it took to work for businesses. But this next group of stars know what it takes to be true businessmen or women.
Just like Michael Scott from The Office had to manage employees and inventory to make sure it was delivered to the customer.
Or sharks on Shark Tanks knew how to invest their money after hearing just a short sales pitch.
Our next group of stars, similar to their silver screen counterparts, have to make wise business decisions to make sure that their businesses can start and grow.
We'd now like to introduce our candidates for our 2019-2020 State Star in Agribusiness.
My name is Logan Nodine, and I'm the District 1 Star in Agribusiness. I am the son of Robert and Sarah Nodine of Cambridge, Illinois. I am from the Cambridge FFA chapter, and my advisor is Mr. Trenton Tabor. I started as a small enterprise to where I now consider myself a full-grown business. This year, I mowed and maintained 12 different lawns in Cambridge, Illinois, including the Cambridge Public Library and the Cambridge High School. My SAE requires me to mow the lawn, weed eat, and use a leaf blower to clear off sidewalks, driveways, and streets. This year, I worked a total of 214 hours between all of my duties. My SAE has allowed me to grow as an individual. I have developed a hardworking mentality and improved my communication skills. My SAE has expanded my horizons and has allowed me to see all portions of agriculture.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah Ogle, and I am the 2020 District 2 Star in Agribusiness. I am the daughter of Jody Ogle, and I am from the Streeter FFA chapter. My ag advisor is Mr. Riley Hinchy. For my SAE, I own and operate Blue Eye Rascal Baking Company located in downtown Streeter, Illinois. Some responsibilities include calculating costs, managing employees, and planning and creating recipes for the menu. Some things I serve include scones, cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, and other pastries. I also serve Intelligentsia coffee from Chicago, Illinois, and serving several cold and hot drinks. I would like to thank my ag teacher for all his support and my mom for all hers as well.
My name is Garrett Hewlett, and I am your District 3 Star Agribusiness winner. I am the son of Marty and Doretti Hewlett, and I am also a member of the Story FFA chapter. My advisor is Jeremiah Simmons. My SAE is based off my lawn mowing business, which includes me working with clients of the greater Astoria area. My business provides lawn care for both residential and commercial properties. My record book has taught me how to keep accurate records and work with people in the public. My 2 takeaways from this SAE are money and time management. I also learned that not everything is handed to you in life. Discipline and determination are key factors in life and agribusiness.
Hello, my name is Hayden Chamberlain, and I'm from the Taylorville FFA chapter. I am your District 4 Star in Agribusiness. My parents are Matt and Jill Chamberlain, and my advisors are Sue Schaefer, Katie King, and Lori Parks. My SAE project started when I started my business 8 years ago, called Chamberlain Lawn Care. This lawn care started when I was mowing for an elderly couple down the street, and from there, neighbor after neighbor came over and said, hey, why don't you come start bidding my yard out and maybe start mowing it. So from there, I started growing my client base, and now I'm servicing over 40 properties a week. And last year, I started my landscaping side of my business and installing retaining walls, flower beds, and much more. And from all these skills I've learned through FFA and my business, I hope to obtain an associate's degree in farm management and pursue that as my career.
My name is Landon Albright. I'm a District 5 Star in Agribusiness. I'm the son of Brian and Jamie Albright of Goreville, Illinois. I'm a member of the Goreville FFA chapter. My advisor is Jeff Robinson, and my SAE is in turf grass management. So the first couple years I picked up sticks, I picked up trash, or I even rode the lawnmower with him and, just got the hang of the lawn care. So, and a couple of years down the road, I actually started weed eating and mowing myself. So when I was doing that, I was picking up a couple yards of my own while he was doing his, and I drove my mower to each yard stationed from the Corville High School because I didn't have my driver's license yet. So I just took all the tools I learned from my dad when he was doing lawn care, and I built on that, and that's how I grew my business. My favorite thing is pulling up to a yard when it looks like overgrown and just making it look like the front of a magazine.
And your 2019-2020 State Star in the area of Ag Business is Aaliyah Ogle from the Streeter FFA chapter. Hey Lane, you want to hear a fun fact?
Not really, but I'm sure you're going to tell me anyway.
Exactly. Did you know Superman has a lot in common with our next group of stars? By day, he was a reporter for the Daily Planet and worked on his family farm. And by night, he was a crime-fighting superhero known as Superman.
He's also from Southern Illinois, just like me.
And he has a lot more in common with our next group of stars other than being farmers. You could say they're all pretty super.
And that's enough of that. We'd now like to introduce our candidates for our 2019-2020 Star Farmer of Illinois.
Hi, my name is Owen Jenks. I am the District 1 Star Farmer. I am the son of Andy and Jackie Jenks of Monmouth, Illinois. I'm a member of the United FFA chapter. My ag advisors are Mr. Scott Ryden and Miss Stephanie Adams. My SAEs include grain production, fiber and oil production, as well as beef production. In my crop production books, I rent 600 acres of farm ground that is on a corn-soybean rotation. In this corn and soybean operation, I am responsible for everything from field work to making crop health decisions that will affect the overall outcome of the crop. In my beef herd, I own and operate a fall calving commercial Angus cow-calf herd. My calves are weaned in the spring, where I then background them for 30 to 45 days before they are sold at the sale barn or privately sold to other area beef operators. I plan to continue to expand both my crop and livestock operations throughout my future and someday hope to become a partner in the family farm operation. Next year, I plan to attend Iowa State University, where I will be majoring in agricultural studies.
Hi, my name is Rosalie Zier, and I am from the Flanagan Cornell FFA chapter. I am the District 2 Star Farmer winner. My parents are Gary and Trisha Zier, and my FFA advisor is Jessica Collins. I am a fourth-generation dairy farmer where I raise registered Holstein cattle for milk production and competitive show animals. My project started with 6 cows and 4 heifers, and I now have 17 heifers and 13 cows in production. I have been able to improve my herd by using artificial insemination and in vitro fertilization to produce animals with elite genetics. These new technologies have allowed me to be very successful in the show ring, with winning Supreme Champion at the Illinois State Fair and receiving a Junior All-American nomination. I also have an embryo business where I flush embryos from a few of my elite cows and sell those embryos to distribute my genetics. I am also very active on my family's dairy farm, where I have a dairy placement project where I do a variety of tasks, including feeding, milking, and managing animal health, and maintaining clean facilities. These projects have instilled in me a true passion for the dairy industry, and I hope I can continue working on my family's dairy farm with many more years to come.
My name is Brianna Knittel. I'm the District 3 Star Farmer. I'm the daughter of Rodney and Stephanie Knittel of Greenfield, Illinois. I'm a member of the Greenfield FFA chapter, and my advisor is Mrs. Beth Burrow. My SAE has grown from 13 to 26 Dorset-influenced ewes, in which my goal is to raise nationally competitive lambs that will not only be successful in the show ring, but will create a strong genetic standing in my customers' flock. By utilizing artificial insemination, it has allowed me to improve the quality of my flock. By marketing on online and live sales, I've had the opportunity to place my genetics from coast to coast.
Hello, my name is Tanner Mickey. I'm the District 4 Star Farmer. I am the son of John and Carla McGee of Taylorville, Illinois. I am a member of the Taylorville FFA chapter. My advisors are Sue Schaefer, Katie King, and Lawyer Parks. I have a very diverse SAE with many different record books. I raise a beef, sheep, and swine production entrepreneurship books. I also raise a corn, soybean, and wheat production entrepreneurship books, and then I have 2 small grain and oil crop placement books. On my enterprises, I'm in charge of the daily activities such as caring for the livestock and checking on the crops. In the future, I hope to continue to expand my SAEs well into my career in the agriculture industry. My SAEs have been a great learning experience for me and have taught me the value of hard work and dedication.
Hi, my name is Kate Bond and I'm the 2020 District 5 Star Farmer. I'm from the Galatia FFA chapter where my ag teachers and FFA advisors are Mr. Tim Arnold, Mr. Jim Ritchie, and Miss Julie Bond Ledford. My parents are Jim Bond and Mickey Pritchett of Galatia, Illinois. My SAE includes breeding swine production, market swine production, and show pig production. My dad and I run a 6-cell operation where we raise Hampshire, Yorkshire, and crossbred show pigs. Our primary goal is to exhibit these pigs competitively as well as to sell them to local 4-H and FFA members. For the breeding aspect of my operation, I select genetically superior boars to artificially inseminate my Gilton sows to in order to achieve desired offspring. For the show side of my operation, I work hard to prepare my pigs for outstanding performance in the show ring. And finally, in my marketing segment, I raise summer litters to sell to local individuals to generate cash flow and keep my sows in production. Through this, I have gained many skills and connections that I can use in the future to pursue a career in animal science.
We would now like to introduce to you our 2019-2020 Star Farmer of Illinois, Tanner Mickey from the Taylorville FFA chapter. Hey Colin, you know what group of stars we have yet to recognize?
The Big Dipper.
No, you silly goose, our American Star candidates.
And you know what's as patriotic as our American stars?
Cowboys from Westerns! Growing up, some of my favorite films were Westerns, featuring actors such as John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and Roy Rogers. But one of my favorite films was 8 Seconds, featuring the life of Lane Frost.
There aren't many things as American as Lane Frost and rodeos, but our next group of American stars are sure a cut above the rest. It's time to meet our 2019-2020 American Star candidates from Illinois.
Hi, my name is Maddie Fugate. I am from Mahomet, Illinois, and I am a member of the Mahomet Seymour FFA chapter. I am the daughter of Eric and Julie Fugate, and I am your Illinois nominee for Star Over America in Agri-Science. Over the past 6 years, I've had the opportunity to complete 7 different projects, all revolving around swine biosecurity, mainly utilizing PEDV or different protocols as a model for biosecurity. My projects have ranged anywhere from disinfecting truck tires to figure out which disinfectant was the most effective, to swabbing pathogen levels on different sides of swine farms with different biosecurity protocols, and even looking at different boot protocols and finding out which boot was the most effective for biosecurity protocols as well. As you can tell, I have a very strong passion for the swine industry and look forward to continuing my work in the future.
Hi, I am Nathan Erbson from the Eastern FFA chapter in Lanark, Illinois. I am the 2020 Illinois candidate for American Star in Ag Placement. I am the son of Carl and Becky Erbson from Lanark, Illinois. My FFA advisor is Cynthia Feltmeyer. For my SAE, I work at Meyer Meadows Dairy LLC in Rydot, Illinois. My main responsibilities at this 800-head dairy operation include mixing feed to balance animal nutrition, animal care for the milking herd and the calves, maintenance of farm equipment, and assisting with field work. Through my SAE, I have learned the importance of supporting good animal health to increase animal production, as well as proper equipment maintenance and upkeep.
Good evening. My name is Eli Bolt. I'm the American Star Agribusiness candidate for Illinois. My SAE is in agricultural service. I am from the El Dorado FFA chapter. My advisors are Caleb Irwin, Bill Kinniger, and Erica Harris. I am the son of Brady and Teresa Bolds. My project is a year-round business called Dewey Lime Spreading. My project includes VRT and flat rate spreading of lime, fertilizer, and gypsum in southern Illinois and southern Indiana. I plan on continuing my project by majoring in ag business and receiving an associate's degree at Southeastern Illinois College, then transferring to SIU Carbondale or either Murray State University to get a bachelor's degree.
Hi, my name is Connor Erbson, the 2020 Illinois FFA Star Farmer.
I am the son of John Erbson and Angie Erbson of Lanark, Illinois. I was in the Eastland FFA chapter where my advisor was Cynthia Feltmeyer. My SAE projects began in 2015 when I started raising 20 head of registered Holstein cattle and 30 acres of corn. Throughout high school, I was able to try new things and new practices and raise multiple national and state show-winning dairy cattle, as well as improving crop yields. Today, I raise 32 head of registered Holstein cattle, 30 acres of corn on owned and rented ground, and farm 2.5 acres of CBD hemp. In the future, I look forward to expanding my operation throughout college and into the future.
All of our stars tonight have put in numerous hours working on their SAE and even more with their advisor to prepare.
So thank you for joining us tonight and congratulating all of our stars this evening.
Now there's one group of stars we still would like to recognize.
If you are currently in or were in FFA and plan on, currently are in, or were in the military, please comment your name below so that we may recognize you for your service.
This is just a small way we can honor all of those serving to protect us, as well as allow us the opportunity to congratulate all of Illinois FFA members throughout the rest of convention.
So from Illinois FFA, thank you for your service.
As we wrap up A Night Under the Stars, we'd like to thank you for tuning in and hope you continue to tune in to all Illinois FFA's content in these upcoming weeks.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the election session as we elect the 2020-2021 Major State Officers.
From all of us at Illinois FFA, thank you and good night.